What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day for 100 days, we duel with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, we're taking a look at some good old-fashioned Dragonmaid action. The fusion ladies that like to turn themselves into dragons and beat into our opponent for lots and lots of damage. And we're going to go ahead and show this deck off in good old EDO Bro. Big shout out to Mr. Libra October, who asked for today's deck. And so, real quick, I'm going to go over the cards we'll be using today, and then we'll get right into the action. So, for our main deck, we're running one copy of Red Darkness Metal Dragon, one copy of Dragonmaid Lorpar, two copies of Dragonmaid Tinket, or however you want to pronounce that one. You got ourselves one copy of Dragonmaid Hermes, three copies Chamber Dragonmaid, three copies of Kitchen Dragonmaid, three copies of Parlor Dragonmaid, three copies of the Ass Blossom, one copy of Nurse Dragonmaid, three copies of the Black Metal Dragon, one copy of Dragonmaid Changeover, three copies Dragonmaid Hospitality, one copy Monster Reborn, three copies of the Pot of Disparity, two copies Super Polymerization, three copies of World Legacy's Guard Dragon, three copies of Dragonmaid Tidying, three copies of Compulsory Evacuation Device. For our extra deck, we have one Link Karibo, two copies of Guard Dragon Elfie, two Guard Dragon Pisty, three copies of Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, one Borosaur Dragon, one Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, two copies of House Dragonmaid, one copy of Predaplant Tripophilemnia, and two copies of Dragonmaid Show. Our side deck is just Pot of Extravagance. If you want to play that over the Disparity, it's all up to you. But regardless, let's go ahead and go to EDO Pro and show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good fun time playing us some Dragonmaids. Alright, here are our first opponents. Let's go ahead. We can go first or second. Prefer first, but can go second. Really just depends on the hand we get. So we'll see how it go. Alrighty, so we're going to go second here. Opening hand is... it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I mean, I've got the Pot of Prosperity, so that's something. And hopefully EDO Pro will, like, let us finish this duel. I was practicing with this deck. I actually had a really nice duel against the Zephyr guy. I was going to save it as a replay, but then EDO Pro kind of died on me. Right in the middle of me about to win, too. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I hate it sometimes. EDO Pro, it just likes to be junky. I mean, it is a big fan project and all that, so it's going to have issues. But it's never fun when you're in the middle of a duel, and then the duel dies. Alright, so we're up against Salamangreats. I don't really care for Salamangreats too much. I'm not too big of a fan of the Salamangreat agenda. And he didn't search with Balinks, implying he already has Field Spell in hand? Question mark? I'm gonna have to say he probably do. Probably. I'm just also noticing this guy's name is Cow Be Like... what is that supposed to mean? Your cows be like Salamangreats? I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, so now he's got Sunlight Wolf. Still doesn't have the field spell on the board, but I presume, like, this middle card is the field spell. That, or for some bizarre reason, he's not playing the field spell, which doesn't make the slightest bit of sense. I see, Baguska. Dang old Baguska. Let's see, so now he gets back his Balinks. Okay. I mean, he's got the Balinks, but that's, like, whatever. Alright, so I do need to play around Baguska. That's going to be a little tricky. Let's go ahead and start with the Pot of Prosperity. Playing this mostly because I don't want to take the risk of banishing all of my fusions. That's kind of... actually, I don't need to banish both of these. He's probably not going to be playing any Darks. I'll say that now, and then when he plays Dark Monsters, I can kick myself. So I'll banish a few cards and see if we can get anything or not. I'd like to dig into my deck and get a thing. Nope. Nope, not allowed. Not a fabe, not a fabe. Alrighty, so that's going to be the case. Thinking. Because I've got my clean... okay, I'll go ahead and set cleanup. We'll summon forth our Kitchen Dragonmaid. Sadly, because of Baguska, she shall be the negated. And I could go for a Link, but that would be pointless. So we'll go ahead and end our turn for now. We'll end our turn. So, yeah, this is one of the risks of going second. You get locked into things with the Baguska. The dang old Baguska. He's my favorite one of the numbers Other than Lionheart, of course, but he's still an annoying dude to get around sometimes. But luckily I've got my tidying. I can bounce a dragon and my opponent's monster. It's very nice. Let's see. Although I can't target this, right? And Pokemon target with card effect. Yep. So let's go ahead and immediately do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of his Sunlight Wolf so he has to make it again. Because I can't hit the Baguska. Okay, yeah, there was Roar. Dang it, this guy and his lockdowns. This is why I don't care for Salamangreats. Is that this is all about lockdown and negating and blowing stuff up. It's kind of like, how do you describe Salamangreats, really? Alright. Ghost Bell the Haunted Mansion, you say. I don't know why you summoned that in attack mode, but I'm a little worried as to why you summoned that in attack mode. Seems kind of a risky maneuver. Yeah, at some point he's probably going to link this into the wolf so he can get back his trap. Or conversely make Transcode Talker. Okay. Let's see. Special summon to the zone this card points to. You fool! You can't even summon that. You can summon that, though. Alright. Mr. Axis Code Talker. But you only have one attribute. I mean, you only... Oh, no, you have two attributes. But you still, I only have one monster. Alright. All that effort for Axis Code Talker. I mean, granted, if I try to kill this, he'll just sanctuary it. But if I do that, he'll have nothing left. So we'll see. Alright. Alright. Let me think about this here. See, summon a Dragonmaid from the hand or the graveyard. That's certainly a nice idea. So what I need to do, I need to get out spheres is what I need to do. So let's go ahead and summon out our Chambermaid. She'll search out my fusion spell. I'd like to have the fusion spell on hand if you don't mind. And let's see. Dragonmaid from the hand or the grave. Why not? Okay, so we're going to use our tidying. We're going to revive the kitchen maid. Let's see. Then send Dragonmaid from hand to the grave. Yay. What on earth was that? Oh. Junk call. Junk call. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. Kitchen Dragonmaid. Ditch a Dragonmaid. Add a Dragonmaid. I mean, I could go through my deck. Does it have to be... Yeah, no? Okay, why not? Let's do some deck thinning. Let's go ahead and search at... We do need to add another high level so we can do our fusion. We'll ditch Tinket. And we should, in theory, be good. Provided that he doesn't destroy us, we should be good. So we'll summon Erratic Sphere. That's going to be on the board. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is activate our fusion spell, Changeover. This lets me make my Omni Negation, that is Yugioh. Heyo. Okay. So that should be good for us, at least for now. So now we're going to do ahead, he drew a card. I'm going to use my Erratic Sphere, Tribute Erratic Sphere, and bounce Axis Code Talker. Sphere got tributed, so now I can summon any dragon I desire with no stats. And so I'm going to go ahead and summon out Red Eyes, just in case it survives. So now, standby phase, Yugioh's going to go off. I can summon a Dragonmaid, and we're going to summon out... yeah, we're going to summon Chambermaid. Because then that'll search out us another card. And I can get my Hospitality. Hospitality, that's a word. Hospitality. This is my Monster Reborn of the archetypal variety. Can revive a Dragonmaid. And then Foolish Burial, one of my Dragonmaids with the same attribute. Although I don't think I'm going to need it. I think my opponent has overextended, and now he's just in a sad, sad place. Or, conversely, he's just going to murder Yugioh. Alright. Well. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Bring back Yugioh, because I can do that. Oh, my lad. You thought you were going to stop me? Not so fast there, lad. Not so fast. So let's go ahead and summon out Parlor. Parlor's going to do her thing. Ditch another Dragonmaid. And we're going to ditch... Doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just going to ditch the last big dragon. Because now that it is fine... Let's see. Put that in attack mode. How many attack do you have? 600? Doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to equip Black Metal Dragon onto my dragon. That way he has 600 attack points now. So now we're going to enter the battle phase, and this is where Dragonmaid's effects go into play. You can bounce them from the field in order to get them from the grave. Or from the hand if they were in the hand, but there you go. I can just summon out my big beat sticks from wherever I desire. Huzzah. Alright, and that ought to be game. Yeah, that's definitely game right there. There's the idea, Dragonmaids, folks. You set yourself up, you get your yugioh, negating stuff, and you just run your opponent over. You know, once you get going, your opponent's going to have a hard time stopping this. So, able to just destroy the Salamangreat player. I mean, he did kind of mess himself up. You know, he didn't remember exactly how transcode worked. Probably could have done a little better if he hadn't, but there you go. Sometimes you make mistakes. Regardless, we got ourselves a win. Let's go ahead for duel number 2. And, yeah, do more Dragonmaid stuff. Alrighty, secondary opponent. Just keep on keeping on. So yeah, but I guess if you hadn't noticed, the sleeves today are featuring that new Dragonmaid lady. If you haven't seen, what's the name of the anime, Kobayashi's Dragonmaid, it's actually pretty good. And they're coming out with a second season, finally. And I guess this little girl's on there somewhere. And that's the thing. Okay, so we're up against Trickstar Burn. Not the greatest hand of Trickstar Burn, unless he's got Mr. Reincarnation. Which I am 99% sure he has at least one of. Yep, Reincarnation. Double Reincarnate. Alright, please don't hit my fusion spell. Okay, I didn't lose the fusion spell. In fact, I caught the fusion spell. Thank you so much. You're such a good little boy. What a good little boy. You are so helpful. You are just so helpful. Alrighty then. And I'm just gonna run you over, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna give you the wee little bit of a yugioh tickle. I'll tickle your toes. Ring of Destruction. I'm gonna have to negate that. I can negate anything you play. So basically that gets distributed, or bounced back, that goes back to my deck. Summon out Dragonmaid House. And run this over. So, yeah, that'll get rid of Lilybell. He'll take a good amount of damage, although he can revive Lilybell with the reincarnation. So that I need to be a little worried about, just a little bit. And let me think about this. If I summon Red Eye, yeah, summon out Red Eye's Darkness, or not, Black Metal Dragon, whatever your name is. And then, see, I could make spheres, I could make... If I had a revival spell, I'd go for the Guard Dragon. I don't usually play Guard Dragons, but because they do have some synergy with the Dragonmaids, I am running a few of them. Just in case. You know, it can do some stuff there. We can do some stuff and some things. And... Oh, right. My red eyes got banished. I forgot. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. You know, we might need this Linkaribo. You never know. So now it's our opponent's turn. And he's in a bit of a tight spot here. I mean, he was trying to just annihilate my everything in the first go. And he does have Lilybell, but that's about it. That's really about it. What does this do? Inflicts damage, target a trickster monster in the grave, add to the hand. You have no trickster monsters in the graveyard. So I don't know what the heck you're planning. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and attack me. I'll go ahead and use Linkaribo. I don't want to take any damage if I can help it. If I can help it, I don't want to take no damage. Damage hurts. Damage hurts a lot. Alrighty. Ooh, Lorpar. Let's see. Target face-up monster. Players can activate that target's effects on the field. I mean, that's nice and all, but not needed right now. Let's go ahead. Pot of Disparity. I need to dig through my deck for things. Let's see here. Get rid of a couple of these. Get rid of a couple of those. And I really don't think I'm going to need my Super Poly targets. You know, the Super Poly, that's just my own personal take. I like to play Super Poly when I play Dragonmaids just because it's a fun thing to do. And let's see here. Dragonmaid from deck to hand. Okay, that doesn't help. Ooh, that's a tricky thing. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm going to get Kitchen. I'm going to get Kitchen made. I got an idea. I got an idea, and I think it ought to work. We're going to summon out our kitchen dragonmaid. As soon as the EDO Pro's starting to slow down a little bit. Trying to slow down on me. Do something. Do something. Use your giant boobs. I'm pretty sure that's what they're... Okay, there we go. There we go. I could super poly, but I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and add our Tinket. Ditch Lorpar. So now we're going to go ahead and do enter the battle phase. Bounce our kitchen maid. And bring back Lorpar from the grave. This will activate our kitchen maid's effect, or our housemaid, whatever. Destroy that the Trickstar. That way, if he wants to survive damage, he's going to have to use his trap card now. That's his option. He either uses the trap now, or conversely, he can do that. Super Poly. Okay. Summon out Yugioh. We'll put her in defense mode, though. Haha! I dodge your little trap. Your tiny baby trap is no match for the likes of me. See, that's another reason to play Super Poly, in case battle traps. Just in case battle trap, do this. Alright, so now... Oh. My opponent surrenders. He was no match for the lolly with boobs, I suppose. But regardless, we were able to out the troll player. I mean, he had very low resources. I was able to out his one gambit, and there you go. I had an Omni Negate he could not do much of with at all. And I was just going to keep bringing back my housemaid and all the other maids and blah, blah, blah. It was pretty much done. Yeah, it's pretty much all zeroed. So let's go for duel number 3. Might do duel number 4. We'll see how it goes. But for now, duel number 3 incoming. Alrighty, third opponent. Just get right in there. Hopefully this time it'll work. I did another duel before this one. But EDO Pro's being a little weird today. It's being a little laggy, so we'll see how it go. Not a great hand, but we'll see how it go. We will see how it go. Thinking. Let's see. Hand or deck. Deck or grave. Let's see. Banish or in the graveyard. Make Pisty? Histy the Pisty? We'll start with making Pisty here. Get our Red Eyes Dragon. And let me think about this. Let's see. I need to get out my dragon. I also need to get a lot of things going. Alright. Activate World Legacy's Guard Dragon here. Go ahead and bring back our Dragon Boy. Special Summon. And what I need to do is I'm going to use my World Legacy's Guard Dragon. Basically, what this lets me do is move this guy here. I want to put him here. I need to put him here. So let's go ahead. Banish Black Metal Dragon. Summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Go ahead and activate his effect to bring out our Lorpar. Hello. And then, let's see here. I need to make Hieratic Spheres. Hieratic Spheres, indeed. And let's see here. Now I can use my Pisty's effect. I can bring back my monster. Unfortunately, I can only, obviously use it once per turn because of the errata and all that good stuff, but I can still reuse my monster, so that's a good start. It's a decent enough start. I could make Borload Savage Dragon, or not just Borload Savage, just Borload Sword. I'm getting all my Borals mixed up, but we got a start here. We got a wee bit of a start here. It's something. It's something. I probably could have summoned a Dragonmaid from the deck, but, without another monster, if this was a high-level Dragonmaid, I could have gone for Chambermaid and such. Maid Sheol, but that would have required not Pisty. That would have required a non-Pisty, but it'll work just for... What is this? Is that Summon Skull? That is, in fact, Summon Skull. Oh, this is the Summon Skull deck that I don't remember what it does. All I remember is that the ritual monster is, not bad. It's I'm trying to remember exactly how that thing works. It's I don't remember. We'll find out in a minute. What's this do? Let's see. Cannot be destroyed by battle, except by battle of the ritual. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects, except by a ritual monster. This ritual summon card is sent to the grave by an opponent's card. Summon Skull. I see. Very interesting. Yeah, I remember playing this card like forever ago. It was actually against, I'm trying to remember exactly what I was dueling with. Let's go ahead, and he's attacking with this thing, right? Okay. Chromatic Spheres, tribute yourself. Tribute thyself, and bounce the they're not the link, but the ritual monster. They both have blue borders, so sue me. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get out Chambermaid. That way Chambermaid will search us a spell. Plus I can bounce with Tiding if need be. So that should work. That'll work just fine. So yeah, he still has that summon skull I gotta worry about. He's gonna go after Pisty. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing stuff, man. I'm gonna bounce my maid and bounce your summoned skull back to the hand. Back to the hand with ye. Back to the hand with ye. So yeah, he's gonna kill Pisty no matter what I do. I just had to do something. I couldn't just let him murder my boy. I had to try. I had to put some effort in there. Alrighty. Ooh, hand or grave in defense mode. Yeah, that will work. Alrighty, so what we're gonna go ahead and do here, summon out Chambermaid. Chambermaid is gonna go off, and no, I don't need to do any of that. So let's go ahead and get another Tidying. Let's see. Hand or the GY in defense mode. Alright, why not? Let's go ahead and use the Tidying in the graveyard. We'll save our hospitality for now. Hacha. We'll go ahead, let's go for changeover. Make our Sheol. Hello, here I am. I'm a big dragon. I'm just a big old dragon. Let's see. And I can make two... See, I could put out two guard dragons. Do I need to do that too much? Let me think about this. Who's in the graveyard again? Only you bunch, huh? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use hospitality, bring back Lorpar in attack or defense mode, whatever. And then we're gonna go ahead and get Parlor Maid in the grave. And let's just do battle phase. I probably could have also used Red Eyes' effect too, but this will be fine. I don't have anybody else in the grave that really matters right now. Although I could make Heavenly Spheres. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll make Heavenly Spheres. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and bring back Parlor Maid. Probably should have done this in main phase 1, but it's fine. This wouldn't have changed much. So let's go ahead and send... let's send our last Tidying to the grave, just in case I need it. Just in case. And I could bounce Parlor to make another thing. I don't think I'll need that. So let's go ahead, just make ourselves a Heavenly Sphere in case we need it, and we'll end our turn. Alright, that'll work just fine. So standby phase. We'll go ahead and use Sheo. Bring back... doesn't matter at this point too much. I was going to summon the big beat stick. Alright, so now my opponent, with his summoned skulls, he's going to have a bit of a hard time here. He'll have a bit of a hard time getting around this board, not going to lie. I mean, granted, you know, if he can maintain the summoned skull, that could be an issue. Or at least, well, how's the ritual work again? I keep forgetting. Where'd it go? He's around here somewhere. No. He's around here somewhere. That's fine. It's fine. I can just bounce it. I know that much. As long as I know I can bounce it, it's fine. Yeah. Can't be destroyed in battle, and can't be destroyed by monster effects. Except for rituals. But yeah, I remember, like, years... it wasn't years ago. It was, like, last year. I think it was the last 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually dueled with this card. And my opponent made Verte Anaconda. We all know what that means. It all means he's going to be you-know-whoing and you-know-whatting. Go ahead. I know what you're going to send. Send your thing. Send your thing. I know you want to do it. I know you want to just send that dang old Red Eyes Fusion. Well, guess what? No. No, sir. There should be none of that. Yeah, you had my respect playing Skull Servant. But now you're trying to hit me with Red Eyes. And that is not okay. It ain't okay up in here, sir. Alright, so my opponent has surrendered. I have bad taste in mouth now. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I gotta go again. I know, I've been cutting out on the 4th duels recently. I mean, it's only supposed to be out of 3, but I will find time to do more 4th duels in the future. But for now, we're going to have to end today's episode. So, there's a duel against not Skull Servants. That would have been a completely different duel. This was Summon Skull. And it was at least an interesting idea up until, you know, Red Eyes Fusion. So, let's just go ahead for the end screen. Alrighty, Dragonmaids, they did A-okay. You know, we got 3 wins against some fairly diverse opponents. I never really did the Guard Dragons as well as, you know, most people would. But then again, I despise Guard Dragons, and Elfie needs to be hit in the future, because Elfie and Dragon Link, it's an annoying thing. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button if you did. Consider subbing if you haven't already. And tomorrow, we're looking at Mystical Beast Endymion. And we're still closing in on the finale of all these deck requests. I just got another one today, but we're getting there. So regardless, thank you guys for watching. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you guys again next time.